Module 5, Project CRUD Operations. Another free lesson to help you become a better coder. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Your continued support helps make these videos possible. And as always, I thank you all for watching this video. In this video, we are going to be adding a project form for CRUD operations. We will also add a subform to the main form for searching. Let's get going. Alright, let's continue with our project. Let's go to the folder, Access folder. We are going to Project Management folder. We're going to copy this latest module, copy module 4, copy, paste, and we're going to rename this guy to module 5. How about working on a project table and CRUD. Project CRUD. Alright, let's go in there and open it up. Okay, last time we did the customer, and all should be still work as coded. That's good. Alright, so in this video we are going to add the project table. And then we're just going to do the CRUD operation for it. Alright, so let's go to project ID. What else do we need in this project? Obviously, we are going to need a project name. How about the description of the project? Alright, that sounds appropriate. The date the project is added. Added date. How about completed date? The date the project is complete. Alright, so we're going to change this to date and time right here on this data type. So we need some kind of ID or identity if the project, how far the project is gone. How about add %complete? And this will be a number. And it's an integer. As an integer. Just an integer, not a long integer. Alright. So I think that's good enough. Obviously, we're going to have another table called project team, meaning we're going to add members, employee to work on this project. But today, we're just going to do the project CRUD. So let's mark this guy as a primary key, save, and name that a project. That's good. Let's close that out. We are going to create the code for this guy. Pop it up. It's called you know what? Before we do that, I keep forgetting. I need to open this guy up in the back here so that I can just swap back and forth. And let's open it up. Project, create object, copy, switch back to this guy and name this guy, and insert this guy to project. paste. And before we save, this ID is is a string, so we're gonna do the GUID for this guy. GUID DB access get GUID. All right, save. Good. And now let's grab this guy, select, copy. This is a project DB access. So we're going to insert the module. Project DB access. I notice when I tap here, it goes only one character short. I'm gonna come in here and fix my my object automation here. See this space right here, space 5 right here. I'm going to replace all that with with space 4. Replace all. So in the future, it will be and then the 10 would be 8. How about space 10 would be 8. So in the future, that way if I tap, they'll all align correctly. Yep. Save. So I'm going to go to a tab right here. See if I can get a 2 tab. 1, 2. Oh. So that is, oops, my bad here. That is 2 characters less, so that would be 6. So let's try something here. Yep. That would be 6. So I'm going to go back in there and change that again. Space 10 would be 8 to 6. 8, 6. Replace. Alright. So in the future, that will tap correctly. Alright, so we're done with that. Let's close that out. We're gonna use this employee form here for our project CRUD. Alright, so I'm gonna copy the employee, copy, paste, FRM project. And then I'm going to copy this subform, employee subform, copy, paste, FRM project. One thing that we need to do, we need to make a list for the subform. So let's come in here and let's add the project. Currently we don't have anything other than these guys. So I'll go ahead and pull them in there, and we're just going to add the search text project name, name, and project description. And let's save that. Query project list. Alright, let's go back to the subform. Yeah, this is the things that once you start working with this, you're comfortable and familiar with this. It's pretty straightforward and easy to work with. All right. Let's select this one used to be employee. So we're going to select employee ID right here. That's the hidden ID. We're going to change that to, before we do that, how about let's get the project list first. There you go. Yeah, change the record set to a project list. And now let's go to the employee ID. We're going to change to project ID. All right. Copy, paste. All right. And this name right here will be a project name. Project name. Copy, paste. And we're going to remove this guy right there. Let's make this guy a little wider. All right, save. Let's go back to the code behind here. We're going to change this query to project. Copy, select that and copy, paste, paste, paste. And that should be good. And then change this to a project, one project, and many projects. Oops. You know what I mean. All right. Now we're going to change this guy to display project. Display project. Change employee ID to a project ID. And remember, you gotta, on this main form here, you gotta modify this one too. All right. So that will be a project. That will be a project ID. Yes, nothing to it. I mean, once you get a hang of this, you know, it's pretty straightforward. And the mode of your thinking is always in the logic. Let's see, project. I'm just gonna copy this guy right here, paste right there. That's it. We're done with that subform. Nothing to it. About 3-4 minutes, less than 5. Now let's let's modify this project form. Select this subform and change that to the project. Yeah, again, the naming convention, if you name your variables and object correctly, then you don't have to do a whole lot. It's just pretty straightforward. Everything looks good except this guy right here, this control text box. That is the employee, I think it is. We're going to change that to project ID. All right, project ID. There you go. And now these right here. All right, these right here. We're going to change that to project name. You know what? I'm gonna make this guy a little larger, wider, like so. This second one here is going to be how about description? Yeah, these right here. We're gonna we'll go ahead and change this control to text box there, and then change that to txt percent complete. Yeah, this will be a number to identify how far we've done with the project. All right, so I'm going to put percent complete like so. And then this next one is the added date. All right, so added date. We don't need this guy. We're gonna copy this guy, and we're gonna have a complete date. So let's go ahead and add that to text completed date. That looks good right there. Completed date. Yeah. Oh yeah, this email right here. Let's change his name. That's the txt project name. Yeah, naming convention is real important. And you should always name your object and variable correctly. I wonder if I want to see something here. Is it project description or just description? Project description. Okay. Yeah. So that's a project description. Here is percent complete. We did that. Here is the added date. Txt added date. And this is the completed date. All right, let's change his error. That will be error project name. Description and percent complete. All right, good. We're done. We're done with the front end. All right, let's go to this form design. We're going to go back to the back. You see this object right here, employee. We'll change that to project. Like so. All right. Let's see what we can modify here. On the add new, this one is going to be project ID, project ID, and keep moving. All right, on the delete here, you are about to delete, so we're going to change that to project name. Are you sure? Okay, looking good. And here on edit, let's change that to project. All right, we're moving on. On the delete right here, highlight that and type in project db access deleted. All right, and we're going to send in the project ID. It's pretty nice and easy. Once you have a model set up like we have here, it's just a straightforward. All the CRUDs all behave the same way, and that's a beauty about it. Yeah, that's a beauty about it. It's pretty uniform and it's routine. Here, right here, it says display employee. We're going to change that to project. Okay. So far, so good. All right. Here is a display. So we're going to change that to display project. Oops. Select that name. Change that to project ID. See there? Again, select that guy. We're going to see if we find project DB access, project exists by ID. Yeah, this will be old project. Pretty good. I'm going to copy the object name, and I'm going to remove all that. Project ID equals. That's why I copy it in there. The next one is project name. The next one is description. The next one is percent complete. See how the name is the same. So that's just, you know, be mindful with your naming convention. And this one will be completed date. We're done. Look at that. One thing, if we just keep going here, we're going to find things that we need to do. So here we are going to select everybody here. Paste. ID. Project. Paste. Name. Yeah, I've been working on another project, a personal project. Maybe I'll show you later, but not today. This will be percent complete. Oops, not there. Edit date. Completed date. And then this guy right here, just select both of them. We'll call DB access, save, and send in the object. Good. We're almost done. All right, now this one right here, validation, we're just going to make sure our project name is there. All right, and this color right here, we did that last time. I meant to remove that. I didn't. So before I do this, let me go back to the employee here. We got to remove that. All right, I'm going to show you. The reason being because we already colored these guys way back here, and I think we did that before we create the function to color. So it makes sense. Just, yeah, there's no redundancy here. That would be a redundancy. We don't need it here. We already have a function to do that for us. Oops. There. Select, delete. Alright, project name. So we're going to change this LBL, error, project name. And this would be description. It's pretty straightforward. This one we didn't call it project description, but it's alright. And then the percent complete. Normally the percent complete here would be yeah, just in case it's empty or something. There. Yep, right there. And then we don't have this guy. We're not going to validate the dates because we're going to automatically fix the date. All right. Let's move on to the clear. So this would be error project name. That would be LBL error description, and this would be error %complete, and then we don't have email. Project error project name. Pretty straightforward, huh? And it's none to it. Pretty good so far. I'm just going to copy this guy right here. Yeah. No, not that one. My bad. Log and unlog. That's different. Okay, this guy's different. So we are going to create a new project. When we create new project ID. Oops. One thing that we have to do here, and some thinking, when we create a new project, we want to go ahead and assign the added date to today's date. All right. That's because these dates, the completed date and added date, they're not going to be editable. Okay, we're just going to automate that. Now let's fix this guy. Text project ID log true, project name, project description, % complete. We don't have this guy. Project ID, this will be white. Project name, project description, % complete, and you know what, we'll go ahead and do this. Added date log. Oh, they'll say added dates here. We gotta fix that. It's a date, not dates. Let's fix that. Added date. Okay, well, it's added date there. What the heck? I might have accidentally put in S there. Log true, and then completed date also log true. So these three items will always be logged. All right, and that will always be white. Color complete back color. So what we get now, this right here will be project name. All right, we're going to move the focus to the project name when we add new. Now when we log, I'm just going to copy the whole entire thing here. Copy. See there? And then change all that to true. and then this will be all white. Nice and simple, nice and simple. All right, we're almost done. We get to the bottom here. See this clear? That would be project ID. That will be the project name. See how fast we're moving on? We are moving on real fast. This will be that. That will be percent complete. So we're gonna default that to 0. Good. We're gonna default that to 0. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Looking good. Looking. I changed his caption to project. Looking good. Now change his name right here. Don't forget. Project name. Refresh. Nice. We are done. It's time for testing. See how fast we're moving on here. All right. One thing that we need to do here. Let me show you what we got to do here. I'm gonna push this guy down right about yeah. All right. You want to push it down further down. That's up to you. And then I'm going to add a little space there. What I wanted to do here, I want to move this guy down. I'm going to make this guy sitting on top of that guy. You see there? You see what I'm getting at? And move this guy right about there. Okay. Now, in order to be able to add, use an enter key or add a line here in this description, let me show you. Come over here. Enter key behavior. That should be a new line right there. All right. So that's all you have to do. Now it's time to test. All right. Let's close that out. We are done with that. Close, save, and close. All right. Let's open the project up. Oh, did we leave that guy in there somehow? Did I forget? Oh, wow. All right, let's continue. Nice. Okay. Let's try and add this thing. Okay. All right. Oh, oops. Project is an old project, not project. You see, old project. Project ID. Good. Let's continue. All right, we got another email that we left that guy hanging. Save, continue. Good. Good. See how that works? Now you can align this guy to here and go there. You know what? Let's try that. See how it looks. We can just cancel this guy and close. Let's go to project. Yeah, sometimes sometimes you have to look at these things and to do that, we're gonna do this guy like so. I'm gonna move this air away for now. Move this guy up. All right, and maybe well, let's see how that looks. But again, you do whatever you want. You have freedom. We live in the free, the land of the free. All right, let's add. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. All right, let's call this guy this project name, let's call it project management system. Now you want to if you want to make this header or text box wider, you can. Yeah, okay. Ooh, you know, see I just tab and you move right there. Let's go fix the tab. Cancel, close. We're gonna fix the tab. Now the tab is pretty easy. We're gonna make that a, okay, that's a 1, that's okay. And then we're gonna make that guy a 2. That should be 3, that should be 4, that should be 5. Perfect. Ooh, 5. There. Save. Alright. All should be working. Project. Let's name this guy project management system. And there you go. Hit enter. To create an application for a new client. That's it. Alright, oops. And then tab. And then save. Oh, something's not right here. Oh, date. Ah. Okay. That's right, we never assigned that guy. So let's stop that before we save. See this date right here? Let me show you how to do that. When we create this new, all right, we're gonna make this guy, we're gonna do this. Let me show you. Project. See this right here? We're gonna use this date, and then that will be easy to identify. Fix completed date equals, just like that. All right, just like that. Let's save again. Actually, let's let's cancel. Let's do it again. Project. These are the things that you need to take care of as a programmer. When you see an error in your coding or something that needs to happen, fix it right then. All right, and this is a new project for our new client. The project is to manage, the application is to manage projects. The application is to manage project, something like that. All right, let's save that. Perfect. You see that date? That means nothing to us. But you see how it did not reload it here? So let's go fix that. Once we save this guy, we want it to refresh here. All right, so let's go to the couple places that you need to do. You could do it right here, or you could do it right here. So I'm just gonna refresh it right there. Now to refresh that, you see this guy right here? Look at that guy. Copy that and save, and there. All right, save. Let's try to edit this guy and save. Perfect. You see there? Nice, perfect. So let's add another project. Let's call this a new project. Is coming. Let's have something like that. All right. Waiting for approval. Waiting for approval. Save. Let's see if it refreshes. We should have 2 projects here and 2 listings. Perfect. Nice. There you have it. That is pretty nice and simple. Let's see if we'll select this guy. Good. Look at that. Look at that. Without hiccups. Without hiccups. That's nice. That's pretty easy. There you have it. So the next one we are going to do, I am hoping to add another table called project team. And now we'll be able to add the team members, the employees, to work on the project. All right. So stay tuned for the project team. Happy programming. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, like, share, and hit that bell. And also comment below, and if you need help, inbox me. Thanks again.